The further along a horse gets in training with me, the less groundwork I do. And then I just kind of start checking boxes, check, 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 check. And a lot of the boxes I can check when I catch them. A lot of the boxes I can check when I'm heading up to where I'm going to be saddling them. And just feeling, are they feeling of me? Are they following a fill? Are they light in my hands? Are they stiff in my hands? You know what's going on. Then I shape them up. And as soon as they're shaped up, well then we are good to go. All right, biggin. I'm gonna adjust my reins. Get ready to ride. Her off her balance until she finds her balance, to where I can't knock her off balance. Short rein, grab a handful of mane, toe of my boot in the stirrup, bounce, step up, pet, sit on. Good deal. Now, she's kind of leaving me, so I just pick that rein up, stop the drift like I talked about yesterday. Take her hindquarters away. Left rein back, left leg back. All right. Oop, there we go. I just asked her for a little bit more because she kind of stopped and paid attention to someone that's tacking up their horse behind the camera, and I want her to be paying attention to me. Take her nose to the right, right leg back. I'll bounce this leg as hard as I need to off of her to get her off of my leg. A refusal to yield is not an option. I'll figure out a way to cause them to yield, but a refusal to yield is not an option. All right, so we're walking around. I'll revisit that back up. Pull, slack, pull, slack. Life in my body, pull, slack. Life in my body, pull, slack, pull, slack, pull, slack. Hey, hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Walk her on. So I'm seeing some improvements over yesterday, which is definitely good. Every ride should get better. That's kind of the goal. Every ride get better. Some life in my body, hold and release. Some life in my body, hold and release. Good. So, okay, that backup's definitely better than what it was yesterday. Ask her for a trot here. Just kind of flying through things here, trotting her out. Get her feet moving, pull, slack. Because she needs to start following, her nose needs to start following my reins, and her feet need to start following her nose. Good. That's feeling pretty good. Anytime she gets slow, I'll just add energy. Like, let's go. We're working on forward here, not working on the gaits within the gaits necessarily. We're just working on kind of moving out. I'm real big on getting these horses moving out. There we go. And anytime she looks to the outside, I'll add a little bit of inside leg, which is my right leg, and I'll add a little bit of a pull and a slack with my right rein. Say, hey, pay attention to me, get that arc in your body, and let's just trot. All right, good. Good. Like I said yesterday, I like to trot them out when I'm warming them up until they start blowing out. Just kind of melt that tension if they have any tension built up. Good. Atta girl. And then what I'll do is I'll come across this bottom half of the arena by C. I'll start sitting deep. I'll pick up on her rein. I'll pick up on her rein. Pick up on her rein. And I'll hold that rein, and I'll keep picking up on that rein until I get a change in her body, which means I want her to shift back. So that was a downward transition. So I'll kind of pick that rein up and then let it go until I get a change in her body. And I can hold it too, and that's something that I do sometimes also. But if I just pick up and let go, then there's nothing for her to brace on. She's not going to be bracing against my hands. So that's why a lot of times I'll just pick up and then let go. Pick up and then let go. Pick up and let go. Just kind of melting that brace out of her neck and out of her pole. All right. Work on some shoulder work here. Walking up here, ask her to stop. Get off my hands, get off my hands. Open up that right door. Open up that right door. Ride her on. Ask her to stop. If she dives her head down, I'll say, get off my hands. Back her up. Ask her for that left front. There you go. There you go. Not bad. All right. Good job, girl. Ask her to stop. I'll hold. Here I'm going to hold. Just hold. I'm still going to hold. I'll add some life in her body. Life in my body. There we go. There we go. There we go. Give me that right front. Hey. Good. Good, good, good. So we're getting there. Little by little. By George G. Golly. Don't put your head down. We're getting there. Don't put your head down. There's your backup. There's your backup. There's your backup. Thank you. And anytime she puts her head down, you know, and she's evading me and escaping from me, I'll just kind of say, I call it fluffing up. I'll say, hey, fluff up. Get your head up. Boop, boop. Get your head up. Get your withers up. Don't hang on me. Ask her to turn right. Nice. And on. Ride her on. Here's my trot. Good. So the rein to foot connection's starting to come. Stop's starting to come. Everything's shaping up quite nice. I'm not really worried about anything. Come through here, slide my left hand down, bring it to my hip, and release. Now bring my right hand down, back and release. Left hand, release. Right hand, release. There. So that's kind of my doubling. Try that a few more times until that starts shaping up. Back and release. Back and release. Back and release. All right, good. Licking and chewing. Pick up that trot. Good. All right. Now, swing those shoulders to the left. Left, thank you, ma'am. Now we're gonna pick up the trot. Get her trotting. Feeling pretty good. I'm gonna pick up the canter. If she does bolt, and I run off the camera, I promise I'll come back to the camera. But I'm gonna just kind of trot her around a lap or two. And then I'm gonna ask her for the canter and then work on some canter work. Get this nice forward trot, and I'm gonna kind of post into this canter, post off that left front, smooch, energy, canter. Good. She gets heavy on my hands, you'll see me pull on her. You'll see me pull and slack, pull and slack. And I'm gonna pull and slack and say forward, so she'll engage that hind end and kind of bring herself through the turn. Good, all right. Now bring her down to a trot, pick my hands up. Good girl. Bring her back down here. Now we'll try canter and left. So I'm happy that she picked up, at least going to the right. I'm happy that she picked up the correct lead and the true lead going to the right. Online, she was having trouble with that. But now we'll see how she does going to the left. If I remember correctly, down here it was the left. Ooh, something scary. Oh my goodness. Watch out for that scary rock. If I remember down here, one session online, it was the left lead that she was having trouble picking up. So we'll see what we got. We'll post, add energy. Wrong lead, that's all right. And right now, I'm not really gonna be asking her for her hips or anything. I'm just gonna, I kind of want her to find it. There, found it. I want her to start to find her own balance and her to shape her own feet up. I can start to manage a lot of that stuff later, but right now I just kind of want her to figure out her feet and her balance. Nice. The young lady that cantered, or that owns her, said she's never cantered her more than a lap because the horse would bolt. And so we're not really, I'll hold. Weight shift there. So if she was getting a lap and the horse was bolting already, then I just did what I did and she wasn't bolting, that's a major win in my book. And I'm gonna end this right here, but I just wanna reiterate, you know, just from the get-go, it just felt like a horse that a lot of holes were missing. It just felt like a horse that a lot of the parameters weren't set. The horse wasn't taught to operate off a fill. The horse wasn't really taught to follow a fill. Wasn't really taught that a closed door really means a closed door, and that an open door, like here, an open door to the right. Get off my hands. Open my right leg. Open my right leg. Till I get that. She wasn't really taught about closed doors, open doors, yielding from pressure. I've never seen the owner ride, but it just seems like the horse kind of got away with a lot of stuff and it wasn't really educated and didn't obviously have the communication to set that rider or her up for success. So through doing the groundwork and through doing a little bit of land skiing and stopping her and putting the brakes on her and teaching her not to run through that pressure, that helped. Through the riding process and the rein to foot connection, that definitely helps. And then just teaching her yielding from pressure, not getting after her, not massacring her, kind of working with your horses instead of always trying to work against them, just trying to work, nice step, kind of working with them. And at the level that your horse is at is where I went with this horse and just kind of dropped her back down to the basics, and I'm really happy. Really happy with what I got, but thank you guys for watching. That was a great ride for this girl. No problems whatsoever. See you next time.